So what I'm seeing with GJ right now, okay, first, before we start, we had some CPI news earlier today at 2. I didn't even look at this first. So let's see, it must have been good for currency, yeah? Yeah, so it was positive for GBP. Usually something positive. For the pound, you would expect some bullish movement, but we are still in a minor bear structure. So let's talk about it, shall we? So you see that we're still creating lower lows and lower highs. Do not be fooled. This is the last structure point. This is the last like point A, point B. Okay, came up to 61.8, right? So even though we had this minor break of actually, it didn't even really break in any time frame yet, because you put it on the 1 hour and you see we had bullish doji so far, right? You put it on the 4 hour, we have 20 minutes until that candle closed, and we have news at 9:15. So, you know, my bias is still bearish. You know, this is still the target for the next impulse leg that I am expecting right there. Let's see. So I think we're gonna go bearish, and then the sign of that would be having price create some sort of support and then breaking it. I think I personally considered this minor, super minor. I honestly consider this as a level of support based off of bearish, bullish, barely bullish, right? Barely. However, I went based off of the time. So by this time, it was already after 6:30. I know after 6:30 is when we'll get our reversals. If we didn't get it in London, usually after 6:30, the first engulfing or the first break that you get is going to be that really, really good move. That's just what I noticed with GJ. Can't say that for every other pair. So let's see, in 15 minutes, we get, or in 4 minutes, we get a close of this candle. And if it closes bearish, this will actually be a lower high compared to this, right? So, you know, that's already giving me signs that I want to go bearish. You could even put this little minor counter trend line based off of here, right? Something nice and ghetto, something lovely and ghetto. So we consider structure on the 4 hours, still making lower lows and lower highs. So that means the only thing we're going to be looking for is a break of support on the smaller time frames, which for me, it already happened. But, you know, it wouldn't hurt to also see this break first, because really and truly, it would be a better confluence than considering just this as support, because that could be faulty, you know? Could be faulty, but it's just a decision that I chose to make. Now for gold, so yesterday, let me see if y'all can see. No, you can't see this. So I said yesterday on gold that I was anticipating, where is it? If momentum shifts on the lower time frame, we could be heading to 1844, right? So we see that I was talking about this area right here. When I saw this level, so we have 30-minute time frame was making, you know, just maintaining the lower highs, and that was all nice. That was all good. I'd consider that. Came down here, completely just tested this area. When I started to see this, to me, it was creating a higher low, right? So we had price come down, and then we had support being maintained here. So I was like, okay, I think price might actually go bullish. When it came down, right? maintain support this entire way. Right, so it maintains support this entire way, and then now it's continuing bullish and also breaking this trend line. And the thing about this trade is, to me, again, on the 4-hour, we're still bullish. We still have a bullish bias based off of the fib that we're still technically in, right? Point A, point B, we haven't had a higher high since then, and we haven't had a break of structure, which would be if we broke this level, which is the 100% level. You know, we haven't had that break of structure, so we're still working in a bullish fib. So then yeah, I was just like, definitely I'm not gonna fight to keep selling, because I know that overall momentum is still bullish. So yeah, these higher lows definitely gave it away that we would start to get our bullish push. The target is up here because of the overall fib. Again, point A, point B. And again, even on the daily time frame, we made a higher high and a higher low. So again, like, this is more like a weekly super duper swing. Target would be, no, not there, all the way up here. See, that's why I still have my negative 27% target. So I always know where we're heading, even on the daily. Even if it gets confusing, I understand where we're heading. Now for GU, we're still maintaining lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So you expect a lower high. Exactly. And then that would come in the form of support being broken. You could even go to the 5-minute too and be naughty. See now, we had price start shifting here. I don't like to look at momentum shifts on the 5-minute, because to me the 5-minute creates the hourly. But if you're looking on the 30-minute, the 30 minutes, you know, the structure of the 30 minutes and 15 minutes create the 4-hour. So it's like more of a better confluence if you're looking to see, you know, that type of stuff. But so in this case, I would be getting ready to sell soon. I mean, you know, there's already a double top right here. And we understand overall what's popping. We understand what's popping. So let's see, this is actually a nice structure point. Let's see, point A, point B, then we get 38.2. That's nice. Point A, this is not really a, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Could have been a 61.8. So target could be right here, negative 27%, or it could even be this 38.2, which would be the, like, the overall retracement. If we think we're going to continue bullish, you know, something like this. 38.2, we got a break structure going back up. That's roughly what I'm looking for. But then again, GU for me is just kind of more of a secondary pair. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen.